What's happening? What's happening? Pelican Bay Canines. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who logged into my video when I uploaded it earlier. I had to re-upload it because I had something on it and it was going to involve my money. So, I had to change the video. But shout out to everybody who commented on that video and who watched it earlier. Shout out to everybody who watching the video now, who watching the first video I uploaded. Let's talk them dogs, man. Early morning. What's happening? Got some good Red Boy Jocko puppies for y'all boys. Pure Red Boy Jocko stuff. You know what lines I'm running. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cold out here, man. Hope you having a good day today. Cold out here. I'm wrapped up. Yeah, man, we got them puppies for you. Got them pure Red Boy Jocko puppies for you. My homeboys got some Eli puppies. They're coming down off some Carver and Boomerang stuff. What's happening, South Africa? What's going on? It probably don't never get like this over there. Getting a lot of rainy weather, man, so y'all stay up on them tapeworms. That rain start getting in them rain buckets and them little worms start getting in there. Them worms get in there fast. You got to change that water. Stay up on them tapeworms, especially down south. I know we're getting a lot of rainy weather. Shout out to Samurai Kennels, my man Gerald Burks. Y'all boys logged in to me earlier. I had to re-upload that video, man. So the comments got erased as well. But shout out to y'all boys, man. I gotta get me some glasses, man. I can't hardly see. I gotta read them comments. Let's talk about conditioning then, bro. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. First thing, I advise, make sure you know your weight, man, because a lot of people go, talking trash and all kind of stuff and getting, rumbling with your boys, and you say, oh, let's go hog hunting for, let's go ahead and do this at this weight. And actuality, what I'm saying, your dog ain't that weight. Now you done wasted a couple weeks trying to maneuver to get that dog to that weight, or you might not even make the weight like you want to. So take a couple weeks beforehand and just do your little pre-keep or something like that. Walk your dog, get his weight down, see what you think he gonna, be right at, and, then make them decisions, because calling that weight, once you call that weight, it's on then, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on and popping. So, make sure you get that weight right. Do your little pre-keep, little walking at the beginning, working them down. Because the worst mistake I seen a guy make one time, he really didn't know how to work them. And we was going out hog hunting, and I had the Nitro dog coming down off Crazy Eyes and Shakur. He didn't really know how to work or condition a dog. So he brought the dog in 3 pounds underweight. He didn't even work his dog. All he did was starve the weight off of him. And that's because he didn't know what he was doing. It's a process to it, you know what I'm saying? And don't rush yourself. Like I always say, even if it takes doing practice keeps, do yourself a practice 6-8 week keep or whatever, and don't even have nothing to do after that. Just do a practice keep just to see how your dog is functioning, how your dog is moving, how he's looking, how is, what kind of water he got in him after them 8 weeks, and how your skills is after them 8 weeks, and is you confidence in your keep after the 8 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself a couple practices, because you don't want to practice on your money. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're practicing on your money, it could go the good way and you could take it home, but it could go the bad way, and that was just off practicing. And now you're going to be kind of scared and you're going to want to ship the dog off somebody else to work. So, work your own. That's why I say work your own. Take some time and practice. Even if you don't got no hunts to go to, just practice on what you're going to feed them, the nutrients you're going to give them, the vitamins you're going to give them. And then so when it's time to make that call, you'll be ready. Bad Kennels, what's happening? Y'all know I don't do the live like that. This is my first time doing it, but I'm going to get up on here and rock with y'all. We're going to talk some dogs, because it's a whole lot easier. Hey, it's a whole lot easier to get on live and talk dogs with y'all than to create them videos, you know what I'm saying? And another thing, and this is not the diss master of all bulldogs and nothing like that. I seen a video, the last one he posted, he was saying about the stomping auto dog. And this is just my opinion, bro. You got your opinion, and you could be right about things, and I could be right. What's happening, bro? All right, you could be right, and I could be right, either one. But the stomping auto dog, all right, the dog got a lot of white in it. It looks like an American Bulldog. But, I'm going to give credit where credit is due to Mr. Carver and Miss Carver. I'm going to say that they bred straight pit bull in them dogs. And, they be discredited them to say them dogs is bulldogs, because right now today, my homeboy got an all-white Carver Eli boomerang dog, all white with this tip of black on his tail. And it's all white. So when that dog get big, it's going to look like an American Bulldog itself. And this 2021. So, the stomping auto dog was back in the days. And even though it kind of resembles a Bulldog because of the whiteness, I don't think it has any Bulldog in it, And like I said, I'm not trying to knock what he said. It's just, good for debate. Good for debate-wise. Yeah, man, feeding is important, man. Feeding is important. And how I messed up, if you don't know about that raw feed and don't know about that raw diet, stay away from it, man. Stay on that regular kibble and what you used to, because I messed up on that raw feed, trying to go out there doing a hunt and feeding my dog the raw stuff, thinking the dog looked good, but he overheated, and I wasn't confident in the raw feed I was giving him. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking maybe I should have stayed on the regular kibble, like eggs, greens. Make sure you give your dog greens and stuff like that. Plenty of protein. If you want to get some meat, some deer meat, or I like to use deer meat or fish or something like that. Some good salmon or something like that. And find your weight and pretty much get your proteins that you're gonna be using, like your little shake or something like that. I like to use the Vertex because that pretty much keeps the weight on them and keeps them juiced up. You know what I'm saying? I don't really rock with the steroids. I like to stay natural with mine, so I know what's what. Because it can be about getting the money, or it can be about actually knowing you got a good dog. And I like to actually know I got a good dog, because you can get the money and lie to somebody and say you got 20s when you only got 19s, but in your heart, you only got 19s, you know what I'm saying? So in my heart, I like to know I got 20s when I say I got 20s. So You know, it is what it is. Feed wise, like I say, everybody got different things they feed. I like to use a little bit of rice mixed up in my food. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got different things they use for the feed, man. It's kind of hard to say one thing is right. You know, everybody dog is different. You know, especially knowing coming from a training standpoint, different dog system reacted different ways to different foods. I might feed my dogs raw, and you know, it might work good for my dogs, but your dogs can't take the raw that way, and it might make your dogs overheat or do all kind of things. You know, so you know, different dogs do different things. That's why I say know your dog and know what your dog loves and the type things your dog needs to excel, because your dog might be great on food with cornmeal in it. My dog might be allergic to cornmeal and can't eat that kind of food. You know, so every dog is different. You just got to know your dog. What y'all getting into for the day, man? Hopefully we can set up some type of barbecue cookout or something sometime soon, man. Not like the next couple weeks, you know, Christmas right around the corner, but sometime at least at the beginning of the year or maybe springtime, time we link up with everybody and, you know, politic and have some type of nice cookout or something, man, where we can talk dogs and sell some puppies and, you know. I was trying to read the comment, man, but I think it went down kind of fast. I gotta do some changing on my settings probably or something. But far as getting started, well, an old school dog man told me, don't go out there buying them millions and millions of dogs. Find the best 2 dogs you can find, female and male puppy, and just start from there. You know, like the difference between now and back in the days a little bit, I noticed when I was really coming up in it, people was going to buy from the dogs that they heard was the best dogs around the country. You know, it probably mattered about pedigree, but not as much as it did. It mattered more about the dog themselves. Now, you know, the dog don't even really have to have a reputation, but if his pedigree is real good and tight and you got the papers on him, people will jump to it. So really do your research and find a better dog, even if his pedigree isn't the best pedigree. But if that dog is a true ace and a great dog, you know, get you a good male and a good female coming off a good dog, and you know, start it up from there. And you just gotta take patience, man. It's gonna take patience and time and selective breeding. You know, you might not get the best dog. You can go to the best yard that you know of, but you might not still get the best dog. You gotta take time and let it finesse out. You know what I'm saying? Breed them dogs, get you a litter off them, look at the puppies, see how they turn out. You know, keep the best ones, breed them. It's gonna take patience, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that you can just do in one day or 1 week. Now you can spend your money in 1 week and you can get you a pit bull from anybody from the best yard in 1 week. But some things you just gotta learn. And you don't necessarily have to lose no money to learn things. You just can, it just takes time, you know what I'm saying? Take time, and you know, you just gotta be open-minded. Like, a lot of people tell me I'm like kennel blind. I'm not kennel blind. It's just the point, like I told you before, I don't like to lose. And I'm not just jumping in this game to the point where I don't know what I like. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what they like. So I seen my homeboy had a dog straight off Frisco, coming straight off Frisco. And they was, like I said, they was unstoppable. But that was before we really start running up into a lot of Red Boy Jocko dogs. And not saying the Frisco dogs won't out-hunt the Red Boy Jocko dogs, because they will, you know. But it's just, you know, the things that I ran across and the situations and things that, you know, I've been through, like I said before. But get the best 2 dogs you can find, man, and try to breed them up and just start it up from there. And, you know, that's about it. Nobody can't tell you that your dogs ain't, you know, the shit, basically. Because everybody in this together, we all trying together, we all trying to make the best thing. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, we all in this together, man, trying to breed good dogs, trying to make great dogs. I know 2022, we about to put an end to a lot of this puppy peddling. A lot of y'all boys got a lot of them good bloodlines from a lot of good yards. You know what I'm saying? And you're getting these dogs just to sell these puppies because you know these papers, well, you know, with the kennel names in these papers, and they gonna sell easy. We about to stop a lot of that because people gonna be able to go straight to the source. They ain't gonna have to deal with a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? They gonna go straight to the source of all these different yards. You know what I'm saying? That's got these good dogs, and y'all out here puppy peddling. And then when you the thing about puppy peddling, you know, you got people wondering like, where all the good dogs at off these bloodlines? Where all the good dogs at off these bloodlines? And they out there, they just not getting known because these guys getting the dogs, and you know they just trying to make a dollar off of them. You know what I'm saying? 2022, we're making it hard for y'all puppy peddlers because, like I say, people gonna be able to go to the real sources to get the real bloodlines, the real. If you're getting an Eli dog, go straight to Garner. You getting a Chinaman dog, go straight to Garner. You know what I'm saying? Or go to somebody who's a reputable dog kennel, or somebody who, you know, that's really giving you a quality dog. You know, if they ain't giving you quality, I'm gonna go buy a Garner dog from you when I can just go 3 hours up the street to Garner. You know what I'm saying? I'm right here in South Carolina. I can go 3 hours up the street to Garner and get the dog. Or if I'm gonna get shitted, I might as well get shitted by the source. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, hey, what's going on, man? Home of the nanny, what's going on, big dog? I seen you early, man. I had to erase my comment, so I think I had to erase the video, actually. I think I got erased. But what's going on with you, homie? I like them blue dogs you got, bro. I like them blue dogs you got. Like I say, man, anybody who be watching my videos, don't ever get it twisted. Like, I got a thing against anybody kind of bloodlines or anybody dogs. Like, I train dogs, so I like all dogs. I like French bulldogs, American bulldogs, English bulldogs, the Georgia bulldog, and Jake and the Fat Man style. I like all that stuff, man. It's just, you know, when we were debating, you know what I'm saying, and talking about different things, you know, it sound that way, but don't ever get it twisted. Like, I like all dogs, man. I like all dogs, you know, and I really don't got nothing against no dog, man, period, you know, because I know that ain't the way to come up. I know you can't come up that way by dissing people and having too many enemies in this dog game. You know, you going to have enough enemies by doing good. You don't want to be making enemies, you know what I'm saying, starting with people. You know, you're going to get enemies just by doing good. So if you want enemies, just do good, and you'll get enough of them. Don't worry about it. And like I always say, man, sometimes the little fish get the worm. It ain't always the top dog. Sometimes the little fish get the worm. Like I say, I went out hunting with Sambo for an hour and 45 minutes. His longest hunt was an hour and 45 minutes against a top kennel. I won't say the name of the kennel because, you know, I'm doing my YouTube thing and everybody don't do the YouTube thing like that. So I ain't gonna say the name of the kennel. A top name kennel, hour and 45 minutes. And that was no treadmill. You know what I'm saying? No treadmill at all. Straight road work, straight flirt pole, you know, taking them with me everywhere I go at. Like, you know, I used to hustle back in the days. So, like, when I jump on my bicycle and go out in the streets, Sambo will be right beside me, you know what I'm saying, on the bicycle. Whether I'm riding 2 miles per hour or whether I'm trucking and going down the street, you know what I'm saying? Gangsta American Pitbull Terrier, what's going on, bro? But yeah, man, I always kept Bo with me. And then think about it, I really wasn't gonna talk too much about Bo at first, but them boys started messing with me about the Eli stuff, and it kind of woke me up. I had to really sit back and think. Then I started talking about Bo, and a lot of people got ruffled in their feathers. But the thing about it is, when I had Bo, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. If I would have met some of you big guys that had some of them top name dogs out there, you know, like Macho Buck and different ones of them, you know, Y'all would have met Bo. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I had just enough confidence, to step to anybody when I had Bo. It wasn't nobody that I wouldn't step to when I had Bo. Not saying he was out hunting them dogs, but I guarantee you I wasn't backing down from none of y'all or nobody, respect to all the dog men. And I promise you, we had enough money to back it up, Like I said, I was out there in that world during that time. I had enough money to back any bet up. You know what I'm saying? So we would have met. And only reason we didn't meet because, we was on different sides of the country, or, timing just wasn't right or whatever. But I guarantee you, that 55-pound hog hunter, would have out hunted a lot of dogs that's out here, in this dog game today. That we respect in this dog game today, So, and when the boys start talking trash about him, I had to, think of some of the old stories, you know what I'm saying? Because Bo been through a lot of stuff. Yeah, man, I mess with them shepherds too, man. Not the shepherds, but I mess with the Malinois. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about them, and I'm going to tell you the honest truth, there's a difference between them and pit bulls. All right? The difference is Malinois is a whole lot smarter, for one. Pit bull is just as smart, but they don't take it in as fast. I could teach a Malinois something, a couple tricks in 1 week that it might take a pit bull 2 or 3 weeks to learn it, But they can learn it all in all. But the difference between both dogs is the drive. I can have 10 pit bulls in my yard, and I can have all them pit bulls happy, doing the basic stuff, going to work, coming home, feed my dogs, walk 1 or 2 of them, you know what I'm saying? But the Malinois is a whole different kind of dog, man. Their drive is intense. You can't leave them on the chain long. Like, you can't have a yard full of Malinois just leaving them on the chain like you do pit bulls. You're going to have a yard full of holes, a yard full of roots, loose dogs. You're going to have a bunch of dogs that's just out of control, man. It's different. When you get a Malinois, you only want to get a 1 or 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a male or a female, to do your breedings or whatever. And, that's just about it. Because after that, them dogs want time, man. They want all your attention. Each one of them dogs want all your attention. You know what I'm saying? And that's great. But if you can't give it to them, don't get them. You know what I'm saying? Only get what you can give to them. So if you think about getting a Malinois, just know you're going to have to give them a little bit of attention. And they're great with other dogs. You can leave them in the yard, let them run around your pit bulls if they grow up around your pit bulls. Don't let them run around a dog that who's going to grab them up off the rip. Not no puppy, you know what I'm saying? But they'll run all around your dogs, and, they're pretty much figured out their own way, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, they'll protect you. They'll protect your yard. It depends on what kind of yard you got. If you live on like a big farm or something like that. Yes, sir. Make sure you got time. If you live on a big farm or a big yard or something like that, you can let them run around there. They gonna run around the dogs, and they gonna keep people out your yard. And the thing about them, they automatically take to that one owner. They gonna pretty much bite anybody that comes up to them by the time they get about 8, 9 months old. If they got one owner, and that one owner will treat them right. The thing you want to do is train them dogs. You want to put some discipline in them. The police officers, they don't put a lot of discipline in their dogs early. When they get them police dogs, they don't like a lot of discipline in them real early. They like to put discipline in them later on in life. But with me, I like to discipline my dogs at early, you know what I'm saying? You discipline them early, then you can do all that protection work you need to do at an early age. If you don't discipline them, you can't think you're going to send a dog to attack somebody, and then you don't even know how to make them sit or stay or stop, and then now you're sending them at somebody, and then what purpose of that? In real life scenario, a week later, a real life scenario, all he gonna do is bite somebody. He not gonna really do nothing. He not gonna really protect you. You want a dog that's gonna protect you. So basically it take a lot of time, a lot of patience. Just like everything else, everything takes patience. And, they demand a lot of love. When it comes to the Malinois, they demand a lot of love, but they gonna give it back. They gonna give it back, I promise you. I wouldn't get rid of my boy for nothing. I have 1 million pit bulls in my yard, but I still have Merino. I guarantee you that. Black Star ENT, what's happening, big dog? Top of the morning, top of the morning. I didn't even realize it was that early when I first told y'all I was going live. I was thinking, I've been up since early this morning messing with them puppies, man. And I was thinking it was a little later than it was. And I said, dang, I told everybody I was going at 9. I better switch that to 9 p.m. Because it's kind of early. But hey, it is what it is, man. You know I don't hardly, this is my first live. And, you know, I just want to rock with y'all for a minute. I'll probably go back live later on this evening, man. Yeah. But what's the deal? What y'all want to talk about, man? When it comes to that conditioning, man, like I say. Good morning, Curtis. Good morning, bro. Like I say, man, when it comes to that conditioning, just don't over-condition your dog. Some people are better off just not even touching the dog, just straight up taking them off the chain than trying to go out there and do some conditioning, then you overwork them. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been without a pit for a couple years, but I gotta always have a pit myself, man. Matter of fact, even when I had the Malinois, I always had a pit. I just ain't have my whole yard, you know what I'm saying? I always had a pit. Gotta keep a pit, man. Gotta keep a pit. And I got the Miles now. It's like, I can't get rid of him because he my boy now. You know, me and him not used to each other, so I can't get rid of him. But if it was like I had just got him, I probably wouldn't keep him if I only had him a month or something like that. But that's my boy now, so we gotta roll out. We gotta ride the wheels off. But yeah, man, put them dogs on the meals. Don't be afraid to put some footies or some socks on their feet. You know, because you'll get more work out of them trying to save their pads, man. You might have to wrap their feet up with some socks, put some tape around it, put a couple socks on their feet so it won't, you know, mess their pads up. You gotta do what you gotta do to get the job done. Like I say, y'all want no puppies, man. I got Red Boy Jocko stuff over here, but we got all different lines. I got friends with Eli stuff. We got Eli stuff. We got hold up, man. Where's Kennels? What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, man, we got Eli stuff. We got Red Boy Jocko stuff. It's just whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? Because all my friends don't like Red Boy Jocko stuff. I got friends who can't stand that Red Boy Jocko stuff. And shout out to my homeboys. And they got Eli puppies. And I got friends who got Boomerang puppies. Friends who got some Jeep Irish Jared puppies. Hey, Red Boy Jocko for life, bro. Red Boy Jocko for life with me, man. I ain't never knew it was gonna be like that, but hey, life go by fast, and for what it seemed like to me, I'm gonna have to be Red Boy Jocko for life. It just is what it is. One might run out the woods, but it ain't gonna. I'm still have to go try to find me some good Red Boy Jocko, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. No disrespect to them other lines now. But man, so he tired of that Red Boy Jocko stuff. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I feel you because I'm tired of it. But I ain't tired of winning. That's the only thing about it. You definitely don't want to lose. You know what I'm saying? Losing, You get tired of losing. Oh yeah, if it's working, man, you know what? If it's working, it's working. That's the thing about it. If it's working, it's working. If it's working, it's working. Yeah, I got homeboys, man, that them boys here, Red Boy Jocko, they walk the other way. Not because they're scared of it, because they don't even want to deal with it like it's some type of virus or something, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. But one thing I know, man, I hear a lot of people say mount, and talk about mount and talk about how the Red Boy Jocko dogs can't bite through a wet paper bag and this and that. One thing I do know, you know what I'm saying? I see mount win a whole lot of hog hunts, but at the end of the day, that mount gone in about 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? That mount gone in about 15 minutes, and now you gotta rely on your heart. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them dogs, they only got one strategy. They give what they got, and after they give what they got, they like, especially, that's, you know, you ever seen a dog that give out on top? He on top of the game, and he just leave out the woods. You know what I'm saying? Like a light switch. That's because he just getting frustrated. He trying everything he could try, and now he like, fuck it, I'm about to leave. I'm gone. Y'all can have this hog out here in this woods. I'm gone. Like, I ain't want none of that, man. No. Yes, sir. It go forever. It go forever. And you got to get the right strain of it now. You know, it's a lot of good strains of Red Boy Jocko out there. I ain't going to say one strain better than the other one. There's a lot of good strains out there. But, you know, it's a lot more Red Boy Jocko strains than it is good Red Boy Jocko strains. Get you a good Red Boy Jocko strain, and you would be satisfied. You know what I'm saying? I would advise, like I tell a lot of people, get you a pure Red Boy Jocko strain and mix it how you want to mix it if you're going to mix stuff in with it. Now, if I knew some real good Jeep stuff was that to mix in with that Red Boy Jocko stuff, appreciate that. But like I say, if I knew some more Jeep stuff was that to mix with that Red Boy Jocko stuff, a certain kind of Jeep stuff that I'm looking for. I don't really want the weird jack. I don't want the black jack. I don't want the Gator Rodriguez. I don't want the Tab. Okay. The old heads got it in NC, huh? It always pretty much been in that NC area. And I ain't gonna complain about the Tab dogs, you know what I'm saying? Because I did have some good Tab stuff. And that Tab stuff bred good with the Garner stuff. We had some good Garner stuff that did good with the Tab and made some phenomenal dogs. But I like the Tab stuff, and I ain't, like I said before, I don't like the Al's Brute. I don't like the Al's Brute. But what y'all think about that, what he said about the Stumping Auto dog? Y'all think that dog got Bulldog in it? Or y'all think that's a straight pit, man? I think it's a straight pit. I just think it's white. The Stumping Out dog, the master of all bulldogs was saying was part bulldog. You think that's part bulldog, or you think that's all pit bull? I think it's all pit bull. I just think it's a white pit bull, you know. But yeah, man, what y'all want to talk about before I get up out of here, man? What's on y'all mind? What's on y'all mind, dog, man? Yeah. Yeah, master of all bulldogs, man. I hope you know that I ain't got no problem with you, man. But you just gotta understand, right is right, wrong is wrong. You know. Everybody got their own opinions. Yeah. Yeah, but he be big capping though. He be big capping. But sometimes you just gotta let people cap, but as long as they don't cap about you, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes maybe you gotta let that go when they cap about you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I think, I would want to get on a debate. We could debate, you know, get on video, you know, on a little video or whatever and debate. And go back and forth like on Stephen A. and Skip, you know what I'm saying? Or something like that. It don't gotta be no hard feelings and everything all the time, man. We can make money off stuff, man. Everything ain't gotta be about, you know, dissing people and trying to do it on your own. Sometimes two heads is better than one. You know what I'm saying? Hey, massive all Bulldog is the best dog man in the United States. Hey, I accept that. Opinion, bro. He might feel that way. And he may very well be. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I feel you, bro, but I'm serious, man. Hey, no bullshit. You know, we say the things we say about each other, you know, but the way I feel, you know, he may very well be the best dog trainer in the country. I don't know. I can't say he is. I can't say he ain't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Truth is the truth, man. Truth is the truth. And the thing about it, man, like I was telling y'all about that brother, man, I'll be looking at a lot of other people's videos, and it's like, that's his thing for the YouTube wise, to like jump on people and try to get views and I guess, you know, stuff off that type of criticism and stuff. But I had hollered at this dude a while back, and I was like, yo, let's come talk Bulldog and this and that and this and that. I was doing my Malinois training and all that, because he was saying he wanted to get a Malinois on one of his videos, I thought. And I was like, yo, I got the Malinois over here by so-and-so or whatever, so-and-so. Bro never hit me back. Up until the time when I would make that Chico Lopez video and start talking about the hog hunting and all that. Then he came talking trash or whatever. And that was all cool. But it just, you know, like I tell you before, he started stressing about the hog hunting and stuff like that. So I had what I think about the macho buck dogs? I like the macho buck dogs, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like them. I'll put one in my yard right now. I might even have one in my yard right now. You know, I'm gonna show y'all some of the dogs in my yard. I might even have a macho buck dog. But I like the macho buck dogs, man. I like the structure of them. I don't got a lot of, you know, handlings with them. You know, I haven't really dealt with them a lot, but as far as actually looking at one and spending my money on one, I'm gonna get me one. I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna get me one. And if it don't turn out the way I like it, then it is what it is. But you know, I think I have a good future with one. I'm gonna do that on another live, man. I'm gonna show them hows on another live. I ain't never really had nothing off that Puma stuff, man, but I like to try that Puma stuff. Most of the stuff that we got around here now, man, is that Red Boy Jocko stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't really got nothing to brag about off the Jeep stuff. Yeah, I ain't got nothing to brag about up on the Jeep stuff, you know what I'm saying? Most of the good stuff we got is the Red Boy Jocko that I know that can be verified. When I say verified, I know it's the same stuff that Mr. Tant bred back when he had yellow. You know what I'm saying? Okay. First and third generation. I'm gonna check you out, bro. If you got some of that good Jeep stuff, just hit me up on my inbox. Hit me up on my inbox, man, and you know, let me see some pedigrees. Not saying like I want to judge your dog or nothing like that, but I'm trying to get me some good Jeep puppies as well. You know what I'm saying? So hit me up on my inbox. Let me see some pedigrees. Let me see the puppies you got for sale or whatever, and you know, we'll go from there. I never really bought nothing from Thompson Kennels. I don't know nothing about those guys. I see them on Facebook, and if he got some, I like to check it out. I might, since you said something about it, I'm gonna go check his stuff out and see what he's working with. But I don't really know nothing about Thompson Kennels like that. What's going on, City Boys? Shout out to you, big homie. Yeah, man. I see a few people talking about Thompson Kennels, but I don't know those guys, and I can't say nothing bad about them or anything like that. But I'm gonna check the dogs out and see what kind of dogs they got. I don't care about far as what kind of information he's giving off about the dogs. I'm more or less concerned with what kind of dogs he got, because everybody got their own opinions on how they gonna raise their dogs and how they gonna raise their stuff. So if I get on a man YouTube page and start saying, oh, I don't like his dogs because of something he's saying, or I don't agree with or something like that, that's not gonna be right, and I might be shitting myself out a good dog. Yeah, I like that. I like that cruise stuff, but only thing, you know, word in the grapevine, you know, Cruz really never really did a lot of hog hunting. Cruz did a lot of buying back in them days. You know, that's just, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's his word in the grapevine. He was a buyer, not a hunter. You go hunt, he go buy your dog off of you. Old family rares, most I know about them old families. I had a female back in the 90s that was supposed to come down off some old family red stuff, but I really didn't get too deep into it, and I don't really know a whole bunch about the old family red stuff, because by the time I start hearing about the old family red, I start hearing about the Red Boy Jocko and the yellow and all that other stuff at the same time. So I really knew that the old family red was kind of a lower grade of dog at that time that I was looking for. Because if I'd have bought an old family red at that time, when Mayday and all them was dog of the year, I remember when he was dog of the year, it was 96. Fatty was born, and we got a litter got a puppy off that litter. Like if I'd have got that the old family red during that time, it wouldn't have lasted, it wouldn't have worked. You know what I'm saying? It was basically about like how they say the Kobe dogs was. You know what I'm saying? But the old family red is the dogs that's running through our dogs and through our dogs' blood, you know, because it's the old stuff. But you just have to find people who bred that stuff and bred it game, who did a lot of selective breeding and kept their old family red real game. If you got some real game old family red, then hey, it is what it is. I like to deal with any dog that's game, man. Any dog that's a real bulldog. I got you, bro. If it's a good bulldog, you know what I'm saying? I like it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody likes bad dogs, you know. But yeah, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I'm gonna log back in a little later on this afternoon, so I'll let you know. I appreciate y'all for watching the video, the ones who logged in with me. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk some dog later on. Pelican Bay Canines. I'm out.